Okay, we're recording. Hi, everyone. Okay, so let's get through some things really quick. So I know some of you aren't new and you're kind of just tuning in, which is cool, but I'm just going to pretend like everyone is new. Promise I took notes so that I can get through this really quick. Okay, so my name is Jackie Wilson, even though I know it says Jillian Kniff on here because I had to take over Jill's account so I could record this Zoom tonight. So my name is actually Jackie Wilson. I have been with It Works Global since May of 2014. So it's been just over 6 years, which it does not feel that long. It's so crazy. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about like my story because I know some of you don't really know me or don't know much about who I am. So when I started, I was asked to do this by a friend of mine named Courtney. She is our presidential diamond upline. Courtney asked me to do this because she saw that I had my master's degree, that I was someone that was kind of pretty motivated. And so she figured like, oh, Jackie'd be a great person to have on my team. Which is kind of interesting because I feel like I was the last person that someone would want on their team because this is like the last thing I would have seen myself ever being remotely good at. I was very shy and introverted. I had a very small network. I was kind of the behind the scenes person. I have my master's degree in health administration, so I kind of just was like very behind the scenes. And she saw something in me and asked me, and I'll be straight up with you guys. Like I told her no, like said no thanks. Actually, like ignored her for a little bit, then told her no. Um, hold on one sec. Let me go close the door. Oh, this is the joy. Okay, sorry. My husband's trying to get my son to bed. I don't even know what's going on there. So anyway, she asked me to do this. I basically ignored her, then told her no. And so I'm just here to say that if someone tells you no or someone ignores your message, I want you to remember that I'm telling you this right now because I ignored her and then I told her no. It's okay. And I'm glad that she didn't take it personally. I'm glad that she kind of kept going in the business because I had to watch her for 6 months. 6 months, you guys. If she would have quit before 6 months, I would have never joined her team. I would have never been able to get to where I am now. This would have never changed my life. And so I'm so thankful that she stuck it out. That's something that was so important to me when I started. I was not sure I could do this. I was super busy. I was actually working for a I was working for a company where I went to private practice doctors' offices. And if you've ever heard of like HIPAA, I'm sure most of you have if you've ever been to the doctor, you have to sign those forms so that no one like steals your information. I went to doctors' offices and told them like this is what you need to change so that HIPAA is more safe because they were switching over to electronic medical records. Anyway, so I was always on the road. Literally, I would drive like sometimes 8 hours of the day, always in the car. We didn't have voice memo. We didn't have any of that. I couldn't work this business while I was working my full-time job because it just wouldn't have been safe to like text and drive. So I really had to work this in the nooks and crannies of time that I basically didn't have that I had to create. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But I basically jumped in, and my thought was if I'm super excited about this, then people can't I don't know, like come at me with any kind of weird like vibes. Like I'm just going to be so excited that people aren't even going to know what to do. And so that's what I've always done. I would just post with excitement and tell everyone like, I don't even know what I got myself into, but this is so crazy. All these girls are doing so well and this is what I want to do with it. And let's go. And people were like, wait, what? What are you doing? And I was just excited about some of the products and I just talked about them. Just like I would share my favorite Starbucks drink, just like I would share my favorite pair of jeans, like just like I would share my favorite things I got from Target. I don't know. I was just sharing with excitement. And that excitement is exactly what you need. You don't have to know absolutely anything about this business. If you just have excitement and you're just sharing with excitement, people are going to want to follow you. They want that inspiration. Especially right now and like what's happening with the world this year, but always they just need that inspiration. They just need someone to follow. And even though I didn't feel like someone to follow, I just was being excited and that's all it takes. So a month and a half in, I hit Ruby, which is a lot of people's first goal. I thought it would take a year or more to get to Ruby because I legit had no idea what I was doing. I was just literally posting with excitement, no idea, going. And so people would ask me for information and I would just give it to them, right? And so I got to Ruby in about a month and a half. And that year was, the end of the year was super busy for my full-time job. And so I remember thinking, like, how am I ever going to make it work? Because I was driving, like I said, sometimes 8 hours of the day, plus the meetings and reporting and things I had to do for my full-time job, which was essential, right, for our paycheck. I was like the breadwinner of our family at the time. Um, and so I just was like, I'm just going to give it my all. Just going to put everything I have into this when I can. And I ended up, we had the same diamond bonus. I know some of you, if you're new, you're eligible for the diamond bonus. I don't know if you are this month, but if you joined like in previous months, you are. But I missed that diamond bonus, and I talked about it all the time. I told everyone, like, I'm getting this $10,000 diamond bonus. I didn't know what I was talking about. I didn't know what I was saying. And I missed it. Okay. But 8 months later, after I started, I ended up hitting that rank of diamond. And I was just literally on fire and just so excited and just doing whatever my leaders told me to do, which is a little bit different and I think a little bit easier than what I was doing back then. And we'll talk about that. But I got to diamond and I got a $20,000 bonus, and I was just mind blown. It still was not enough to have me quit my full-time job because I was making a pretty penny there. But I was like, maybe I could really make something out of this. And so I kept going. And 2 months later, I hit that level of double diamond, and I was making just as much or maybe a little bit more than what my full-time job was paying. And then 12 months in, 13 months in, I hit triple diamond, which is like our VIP level in our company. So a year in. So I worked really hard, working full time at the same time and doing this on the side. No idea what I'm doing, y'all, and got to triple diamond. And so I'm here to say, if I can do that as like an introverted person, promise, like, I've come out of my shell a lot in 6 years, but I was not the same person. I would have never hopped on a Zoom and talked to you guys back then. It's too scary. But if I can do that, there's absolutely no reason any of you can't. I just made the decision that I was going to jump in, give it my all, figure it out. We didn't have the scripts. We didn't have all the stuff in the team pages that you guys have. Like, we just had to figure it out. But luckily, we're here to teach all that to you. So anyway, and so here I am. And I didn't have my son at the time. It was just me and my husband, our dogs. And I ended up being a stay-at-work-from-home dog mom, I guess you should say. And then I got pregnant with Gavin. I was able to be home my entire pregnancy with him, working from home on this. It's been 5 years that I've been working from home full-time with this. It's just been the craziest ride and the most amazing thing ever. And it's helped us pay off so much debt and pay our bills. And it's just given us so much freedom. I get to go visit my family whenever I want to. Like, I don't have to worry about finances. I don't have to worry about taking off work. That freedom to me means more than any paycheck that they're going to pay me. Like, being able to do what I want when I want and still be able to have, support my family. And I always knew I wanted to work and do something. I didn't just want to stay home with my babies, even though I know that's a lot of hard work for people that just do that. But I just knew I wanted to do something, and this was my something. And I had no idea. Yes, work from home cat mom. I love that. Definitely. So yeah, that's kind of my story. I don't know. I'm sure I leave out a ton of stuff. I always leave out the money part. I earned like over $110,000 in bonuses. Woo! There's a lot of money to be made aside from the bonuses, you guys. Like, the paychecks are amazing, but like I said, like, the freedom is just so incredible. And that's why I continue to do this, because I could never get that with a corporate job. Anyway, that's my story. So moving on, I just wanted to go over some basics really quick. So most of you that are hopping on are completely brand new. Welcome to the team. We are so excited to have you. We work very much as a team. So if you ever have questions, go to the team page that you're on, ask there, go to your upline, ask someone. We are here, like, for you guys to help you, because I know what it's like to be new and to be clueless, right? So you got to learn somewhere. I was talking to one of my newbies and I was like, you wouldn't just jump in a pool, right? Like, you wouldn't just jump in. You would have to learn how to swim. You need someone to teach you, right, how to swim. So that's why we're here, to teach you guys how to swim, basically. Okay, so if you haven't logged into eSuite, which is like our back-end reporting system, then when you get off of here, go log in there. I believe you can just go to, I always go to esuite.myitworks.com, but it might be easier to just go to, let me just make sure that, oh no, this won't work, will it? It's fine. Okay, so I'll type it out. Hold on, right here. It's just eSuite, like the word suite, but E at the beginning, myitworks.com. So you can, oh, hold on, it's trying to send to myself. Let me send it to everyone. Okay. Okay. So eSuite.myitworks.com if you need. That's right there. So go there. Your distributor ID is going to be your username and then the password that you created. And you're just going to log in. And I believe it's like at the top, I think now, it asks you to just confirm your information, like your social for tax purposes. We're a legit company. We legitly get paid. And so you have to confirm that because we are independent distributors. So we're contracted employees, but we still obviously go through the IRS and do all that legit stuff. So go in there and confirm that because until you do, you're on commission hold. So do that. Go back to my little notes. Okay, so if you don't have the Connect app, which I know it prompts you to download now, get the Connect app. It's amazing, and I'll show you something really cool that was my favorite part of it in a second. And download the sample app. It's just called It Works Sample App. Just look that up in the App Store and you'll find it. So when you get started, you have 7 of these sample packs. They call them like virtual, I don't know what they call them. They're just sample packs. And so each sample pack has 3 of the Skinny Brew in it. Skinny Brew is amazing. If you like coffee, try the Skinny Brew. Send one of those sample packs to yourself so you could try it yourself. The first time I ever tried it, we were like cleaning the house, and I remember it was like 9:30 at night, and I'm like cleaning the air vents. Like, I don't know, my husband was like, come sit down. And I'm like, I just have so much energy. I was like pumped all day. So try it. It's amazing if you need energy. Just don't drink it in the evening unless you want to be up at night. So you have 7 of them. I sell those for $20 each, the 3-day experience packs, whatever, you get 7 of them. So if you want to sell all of them, that's potentially $140 that you can make. So they're virtual because It Works will send them out for you. So just have them like PayPal you, Venmo you, I don't know, however you want to get the money from people, and then go through the app. It's so simple. You just click send sample, and then you just put like their name and all that stuff in there, and then It Works will send it for you. You don't have to package anything, mail anything, pay for any of that. They just send it right for you. So you have 7 of those. So go check that out. The Connect app, I'm going to show you really quick. Let me see. Do I have to make myself? I don't know how this is going to look when like it's recorded. How do I pin myself? Hopefully this works. Okay, for the recorded people. So when you go in the Connect app, you're going to have to log in again with your distributor ID and the password that you created. And so there's a bunch of stuff in there. There's some videos in there that you can go look at. But when you click on like the very, hold on, gotta turn my brightness down. I don't know if you can even see it, but on the very end, you'll have like a circle. It's on the very right-hand side of the app. And so it'll say My Shopping Lists. You guys, this is like the most genius thing. I'm so glad that they did this because when I'm talking to a customer, I don't typically just give them my website. The reason is because I want to make sure that I'm getting them the best products. And sometimes when people go on the website, they get very overwhelmed because there's like a million products and they don't know what to pick and they're so confused. Although they've done a good job of organizing the website by categories for sure. So if someone wants it, like give it to them. But I'm usually talking them through, okay, what is your goal? You want weight loss? Okay, do you drink coffee? No. Okay, what kind of a diet do you have? And like kind of walking them through, and we will help you guys with that. And so say that they want the Cleanse, the Thermophyte X, and the Confianza, which is amazing if you have stress and anxiety. Try the Confianza. I can go into my shopping list and I can literally put all of the products are here, and you can scroll through and you can just add whatever product that they want in here and send them a link, and then they open it up and all the products are right in there in the shopping cart. So they don't have to go through the website and find them and add to cart. It's just all right there for them. All they have to do is click checkout and they check out right away. So that's my favorite part of the Connect app. It's awesome. Okay, moving on. So download those 2 apps, send a sample pack to yourself if you like coffee. If not, sell them all, make some money. Let's talk about the basics of like our roadmap, right? So I live in Florida. If someone said to me, I've never been to California, I don't know how to get there, have not looked at a map, we're just going to jump in the car and head west, I'd be like, no. We're not doing that. But if they came to me and they were like, okay, Jackie, I've got a plan. I've got this roadmap. I have it all like highlighted out. We know exactly where we're going to go. I have it all planned out. This is where we're going to stop, all the things. I'd be like, all right, cool. Like, let's do that. So you want a roadmap, right? People are going to follow you for the roadmap. So our roadmap with our company is called our Steps to Success, and you'll hear that a lot. And so all that means is 6 loyal customers and 3 distributors. And we don't have quotas with our company, so like this is all at your own pace. But that is my goal every single month, and I kind of aim to double it. But it's 6 distributors and 6 customers and 3 distributors a month. And so when you can do that and you're teaching your team to do that, you could go diamond in like 3 months. Like you can get there super quick, right? And so that's all I tell my team is like steps to success. That's all you got to do. 6 customers and 3 distributors. That's like almost like a customer and a distributor a week. Not even. Well, maybe like, you know what I mean. But if you break it down like that, it makes it so much more doable, right? And then you know what you need. So steps to success is super important. You will hear us talk about that all the time. And so I want to talk really quick about our loyal customer program, because when your first goal in the company in your first 30 days is 6 loyal customers. So when you get your 6 loyal customers in your first 30 days, you're going to get $150 in product credit. So it's $150 of free credit where you can buy whatever you want and try whatever you want, which is huge because when you have your own testimony with the products, people are going to want to try it faster. You're going to be more excited about it. You're going to have results from it. Like it's just going to be huge. So that's your first goal, 6 loyal customers in your first 30 days. So let's talk about what a loyal customer is. I have easy like explanation in our team page of how to explain it to someone. Maybe I'll just read it off to you guys. I have scripts, so whenever you need a script, you ask me. But a loyal customer, basically, it's kind of like Costco. I'm going to explain it kind of in a broader term to you guys, and I'm going to read you what I would actually send someone. So if you think of it like Costco and Sam's Club, you pay a membership fee to be a member at Costco to get a wholesale discount, right? That's how Costco works. But it's only for the year. So ours is like for life. You don't ever have to pay. It's not like a yearly membership fee. So there's 2 ways to be a loyal customer. The first way is to pay the membership fee. It's $50, and then you can just be a loyal customer for life. They get 40% off. They get points towards from every order that they make. They get 10% back in points, and each point is $1. Yeah, I'll get you guys all the scripts. I promise I will get them all for you. So I think the other day, my mother-in-law had 112 perk points. So that's $112 shopping spree. So it's awesome. And so they're incentivized to be, customers. All of our sales, like right now we have our pick 2 and pick 3 sale. Whenever we have BOGO sales, anything like that, it's for loyal customers. So instead of having to be a distributor, because most companies you have to be a distributor in order to get a discount. That's just how most companies like this work. We have a customer program. So they don't have to be a distributor. If they don't want to be a distributor, they just be a customer, which is awesome. We love our customers. And so they get 40% off, like I said, perk points. And so you can either pay the membership fee, $50, or if they don't want to pay it, which most of my customers are like, I don't want to have to pay a fee, they just try a product for 3 months in a row. It can be different products. There's no minimums. It could be like they try the cleanse the first month, TFX the second month, and something else the third month. Whatever it is, if they're actually wanting like weight loss or something like that, I tell them it's good to stick with the same products. If we have to switch it up, we totally can. But if you want to see results, let's be honest, you guys, for like weight loss, you have to do something for more than a month in order to see real results, right? Like just being realistic in life. So anyway, that's how it works. So either they can pay the $50 membership fee and be a loyal customer, get all the perks, or they can just try at least one product in a month for 3 months in a row. After that, they never have to buy again if they don't want to, but they always have a login, just like you log into Amazon. It's a login where they can just log in and place orders and manage all their stuff on their own. So that's all it is. And so this is the way I explain it. I have the script for you guys, promise. I call it a 90-day challenge. I feel like people understand, I don't know, this has just been my experience, people understand the 90-day challenge thing better. So as part of the 90-day challenge, you get my pricing, which is 40% off my entire site for life. You place your order today with your discount, and I will waive the membership fee for you. You'll get your products for 3 months in a row, August, September, October. Super flexible. You can change the products and even the order date each month if needed, but the best way to get results is to be consistent with it. And then I give them the pricing. And so I promise I'll give you'll get that. It's in all the team pages. But that's just how I explain it. It's so simple, and most people want the discount. They don't want to pay the membership fee, so they're willing to do the 3 months once I explain it like that and tell them the benefit of it. I don't typically use the word auto ship or things like that. It just can be scary for people. I don't even like the word auto ship. I don't know, but that's just what it is. So that's the name of it. So that's just how I explain it. That's what a loyal customer is. So 6 of those in your first 30 days is going to get you that $150 product credit. Let's talk about being commission qualified really quick. So yeah, after the 3 months, if they stop ordering, that's on them. If they order for 6 months in a row, they get an extra 50 perk points. If they order for 12 months in a row, they get an extra, I want to say it's 150 perk points. And I have people that have done that. And they have like 300 perk points. And I'm like, girl, go in and use those. Like, yeah. So yeah, we have it. Yeah, it's written down in the group pages. So yeah. Okay, so where was I? Commission qualified. Let's talk about that really quick. So like I said, we don't have quotas or anything like that, but there are 2 ways to be commission qualified, which all that means is just getting your paycheck. So if you did neither of these, nothing's going to happen to you guys. But if you want to get paid from your people, which I know that you do, there's 2 different ways. Number 1 is having an auto ship of 80 bonus volume. So when you go into eSuite, you'll see that each product it says BV. It has a volume associated with it. And so 80 bonus volume in your auto ship is one way. The second way is having 150 personal bonus volume from your customers, which is super easy to do. I mean, that's like 3 customers and you can get that. I will be honest, I've always done the auto ship. When I first started, actually, it was 400, not 150. So it was a lot more. But I've always done my auto ship just because I knew I needed to try the products. I needed to be using the products. And there were so many products that every single month, I would just switch out to new ones so I could just try them all. So that's just what I've personally always done. But either way, will get you commission qualified for the month. So either the 80 bonus volume BV auto ship or the 150 from customers or whatever. So that's that. That's commission qualified. Like I said, having your own testimony with the products is huge. Okay, I'm gonna try to speed this up a little bit. So let's talk about posting for a second. So there's like 4 different things that I do. That's all I do is 4 different things. One of them is posting. And so you can go to any of the leaders' pages and look at our posts. When I'm posting about a product, for example, I'm not like screenshotting a picture of it from the website and throwing it up and putting facts about the product. If you think about it, we have DVR for a reason, right? We don't want to watch commercials. Like, we don't want to watch ads. And so when people think of sales, they always think, I'm not a salesperson because I can't be pushy and convince people and all that. And that's kind of the opposite of how you sell. But people just don't realize that. So when I'm talking about something in an excited way, like I'll talk about the Starbucks pink drink. I love that drink. And I talk about it all the time. And people are like, I went to Starbucks today and got the pink drink because I saw you talking about it. Like, that's exactly what we do, but we just do it with products that we're able to help people get, okay? So when you go look at our posts, it's me holding a coffee cup talking about how excited I am because the coffee helped me friggin' clean my whole house, and at 9:30 at night, I'm like cleaning the air vents, like I'm telling them how I feel. People buy an emotion, being straight up and honest. People buy on emotion. When they see someone's excitement, when they see someone's results, it creates an emotion in them that they want that too. When they hear you talking about you're going to pay off debt with this company or whatever, you joined this for, when they hear that, that creates an emotion in them. And they're like, wow, that would be really awesome to be able to do too. And that is why they're going to want to join you or buy from you. Not because you're throwing facts about the keto coffee and what's in it or whatever. That's cool. And some people might want to see the ingredients. But when you're putting that up, people are more likely to scroll by it. All they want to know is, why do you like it? And how does it make you feel? And that is so easy because we already post like that. So don't switch up what you're already doing just keep doing what you've probably already been doing on Facebook if you've been posting on there, and just start talking about why you're loving the product over and over and over again. It's funny because one of my top sellers is the celery powder. Like, so funny. I don't know, celery powder, celery juice, but I talk about it all the time because it helps with my skin. It's helping with bloating. And I talk about that. And people are like, wow, I want that. I want to detox. You know, I want to be less and like feel less bloated. And so they buy it from me. So that's what I want you to do for products. The business side is going to take a little bit of practice for you guys, because you've never talked about kind of some like vulnerable stuff probably on Facebook, which I had never either. So when I first started, I was like, how can I talk about the business? Because I don't have a story, right? You start and you like don't have this success story. Like, people see me and they're like, oh my gosh, Jackie, of course you signed distributors because you are making all this money. And I'm like, but once upon a time I had no customers and no distributors and had no idea what I was doing. And I didn't have a story. And I still welcomed people to my team, okay? So I want to tell you that you do already have a story. You were doing something before you joined It Works, right? There was something, like for me, I was working in corporate America. I was a dog mom. I was a newlywed. I was about to go on my honeymoon. That was my story. That's where I was. I joined this because I wanted to pay down my student loan debt. I was tired of being almost 6 figures in debt. Like, that's what I wanted to do with this. And I would tell people, like, that is where I'm going to be putting this money that I'm going to be making from this. I'm going to be putting it towards my student loan debt so I can pay it off, because I don't want to be in debt for the rest of my life. And so that's my story. And I would say that over and over and over again, maybe different ways, but like over and over and over again, I would talk about it. And people would see that, and that consistency of them seeing it over and over and over again would make them really curious about what I was doing and how I was able to do this. And that's what I did. And that's what I still do. I just still tell my story. It's just a little bit different now. And so when you can do that and be like vulnerable with people and kind of give them that emotion of like, this is how I was feeling. I remember I was literally laying on the couch, like the day that I asked Courtney to join for more information after I told her no. I was laying on the couch crying to Glenn for 30 minutes because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Like, I just was like, I don't know. And I had a good job. So you just never know where someone's at. You never can prejudge someone. I don't think Courtney even knew that this would ever be something for me. So when you're talking about the business side of it, you can say things like, wherever you were at, tell your story. Talk about how our team is just having this huge growth. We welcomed, I mean, my personal team, and some of you aren't even on my team, we welcomed like over 30 people in the past week to the team. Like, we're having huge growth. You can say that this is your team. So you can say, oh my gosh, I can't even believe what's happening. I just jumped in this, had no idea what I was doing, and we're having this crazy growth. This is so exciting. And people are going to be like, what are you talking about? So that's what I want you to talk about for the business side. And then I also want you to keep posting your normal things. They don't just want to see your It Works business, I promise you. Like, they want to see your kids, or they want to see your vacations, or they want to see your normal life. Like, today I took a selfie at Target and I was like, you guys, I got to go to Target alone without a baby. It was glorious. And people relate to me on that level because that's who I have in my network. And they were all like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting, you know? And so that has nothing to do with It Works. It's just me being a person relating to people that I would normally post. Okay. So those are the 3 different types of posts I try to do. There's a bunch of announcement type posts in the team page. So whatever team page you're in, ask for those, and you can make your announcement post if you haven't done that yet. And if you have, then just go ahead and start talking about it. Like, right? That's kind of all you can do. Angie, for a product list, go to your website, and they're just kind of all there. We used to have a product list. I don't know if there is one anymore, but they're just all on the website right there, laid out for us. So that's kind of what I want to talk about posting. Putting your emotion into it. Like I said, I can't say it enough. Excitement and emotion is just what is going to make people want to do this with you. It's just the truth. Like, you don't have to have any skills. You don't have to know what you're doing. I didn't even know most of the products when I started. Like, I could not remember. But I just was excited and clueless, and that's all I did. I don't know, just talk about how excited I was. And people wanted to follow that. They just want to be inspired. I'm going to move on to host a post really quick. You may have heard of this term because our teams are exploding, you guys. This has been my personal biggest year in 6 years this year, which is kind of ironic, right? Because of everything going on in the world, it's been my biggest year. I've signed the most amount of customers, most amount of teammates because of host a post. So I can't get into like all the details because we're already like at 9:30 right now, but trust me on this, you guys. Go to your team page and there's going to be, and if you need help finding it, ask us, but there's going to be a video on how to do host a post. So basically what it is, and some of you might know because you probably came from a host a post, is I put up, we do a giveaway on our team every single month. You don't have to pay into it to be a part of it, but you have to be on our separate team page called Together We Rise in order to enter people in. So if you're not on that, then ask to be on that. So basically I put up a post and I say, $100 giveaway this week. Tell me below if you like Starbucks or Dunkin', like something super simple like that. And then Lana, I just see her over there. So Lana comments and she's like, oh, Starbucks. And I message her and I'm like, hey, Lana, like I saw you commented on my post. We're doing a $100 giveaway this week. And I have scripts for all this, but I'm just ad-libbing. We're doing a $100 giveaway this week. All you have to do is put up a post for me. Super simple. And I'll enter you. And she's like, oh, awesome. I love it. And then I give her the post. And so it's either the few that I do are like the coffee, the TFX, and we have all of these for you, promise, or the cleanse. So if you're new and you're trying to get your first 6 customers, I think you should start with one of the products. The TFX does really well for me personally, but try them and kind of see what happens. Sometimes people will post for you and no one will comment. It's okay. I promise you are not failing in any way. It just happens. It's just like matter of numbers, right? Sometimes people will post the TFX one for me and I'll get like 20, actually the one time I had like 30 something comments. I think I got blocked from Facebook for messaging too fast because I didn't realize there were so many comments on there. So it's just, you just keep going. We do 10 hosts a post a day. That is what I want you to aim for. 10 hosts a post a day. If you have a very small network, like when I started, I had like 300 Facebook friends. I want you to do the giveaway host a post. Again, it's in the team pages. If you need help, please ask someone. Giveaway host a post, because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Alana this post that says, I'm partnering with my friend Jackie. She's doing a $100 giveaway. All you have to do to enter is comment below, whatever. Like, I think mine is like, if you like the beach or the mountains. And then they comment below and like maybe 30 people comment on Lana's host a post, right? And that giveaway one. And I'm messaging them and I'm letting them know I'm doing a giveaway, and I give them like the TFX, the cleanse, or the coffee post. But do you see how I'm adding to my network? Like I'm just immensely growing my network outside of the people that I know without even having to jump in anyone's inbox, right? Besides the people that are interested in information, obviously. And so it's so easy. We have all the training on it. Once you do it, like the first 10 times, it's going to be so easy. It's just new, right? So it's going to be like, what is this? But I promise you, my girls that were like, I don't know, Jackie, I don't know if that can work for me. They started trying it in July and started signing people, and they were so pumped. And I was like, see, it does work, you guys. You just have to put the work in. So that's kind of all I want to say about host to post. There's videos and things on there. I do 10 a day, okay? One of the biggest things that you can do for yourself to be successful with this company, when I first started, I was like, there must be a secret, like something that I can say to people that will make them sign up right away, right? There must be like some kind of magical words. The truth is, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, and you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. Sometimes it just isn't going to be their time right now. Courtney asked me and I told her no, it wasn't my time. I watched her for 6 months in order to join her, okay? But you have to have the excitement, and you're going to have to grow your belief. And that was hard for me because I was not very confident in myself and I didn't have a lot of belief in myself. You'll hear the word self-development on our team a lot. And it's something that has changed my life even outside of the business. Even outside the business, I am more confident, I'm more excited, and it's not anything to do with my paychecks. Like, that's cool, but it's the person that I've grown into. And I've forced myself to get out of my comfort zone. Like I said, I would have never done a video like this. And if I did, I would have been like, hi guys. Like, I just wasn't the same person. I'm a totally different person because I've pushed myself out of my comfort zone little by little by little. And was it scary for me to talk to people? Yeah, even in text message, it was scary for me to talk to people, but I did it anyway. I did it even though I was fearful, even though I was unsure, even though I didn't know what I was doing. I still did it, and I still showed up every single day for my business, even on days that were absolutely crazy. And maybe I only had 30 minutes at night because I'd been driving all day long with meetings and stuff. I would come home and my husband would say goodnight to me. He was a server, so he would always go to bed late. And he would say goodnight to me and turn the lights off, and he'd be out there. And I'd be on my phone, like under the covers. And he'd come in and he'd see the little light on my face. And he's like, why are you still awake? And I'm like, hold on. I just have to message a few more people and follow up with these people. And he's like, okay. And so even if it was just like that 30 minutes at night, whatever I had, I still like put the time in every day, you guys. There's not a day, even on my honeymoon. I went on my honeymoon like 4 months into doing this. And even on my honeymoon, I was posting about the products. I took my greens with me. I was posting. I signed a distributor on my honeymoon because I was just excited. Like I just posted with such excitement, even though I was clueless and didn't know what I was doing. So that's all it takes. You know what I mean? Like that's all it takes is just that excitement and just being consistent. And even if you post for like a week and no one comments or likes your stuff, keep going. Just keep going. Because recently I started posting videos, not live videos. I'll just take a video of like me literally with the coffee, like pouring my coffee in. It doesn't even have my face because I don't know. Just pouring my coffee, whatever. And I'll post it and you can see how many views. And so even though like 2 people liked it, it said like 300 something people viewed it. So people are seeing my stuff. It just might not be the right time for them at that moment to purchase or to join my team, okay? So keep going and grow that belief. Something huge that I thought was huge for me when I was doing this is even though I couldn't work when I was in the car, obviously, I'd be listening to top leaders, like their YouTube videos. So like Jade Hooper is one of my favorites. She's amazing. Claire Flores is amazing. Some of our top leaders in our company have YouTubes and they'll just share like, I don't know, tips and things like that, but they'll always tell their story. And stories were the thing that got me. That's how I grew my belief, is like listening to their tips and their stories. And by listening to their excitement, it helped me grow my excitement and my belief. And I think that was a huge reason that I grew to triple diamond in a year, is because I grew my belief so fast. And it was just incredible. It was like an explosion. And I'm just a totally different person, and I'm very fulfilled and love what I do. And money is amazing, but what I get to do teaching you guys and having my freedom, like that's all I ever wanted. And so it's just been incredible. And we're going to the top even further than we're at. So I don't want to go too over your heads. I just want you to know that you need to be posting like daily about a product, the business, something totally unrelated. And then doing your host to post. Host to post is so huge. So maybe if you love coffee, do the coffee host to post, because then if you're posting about the coffee on your feed and you're getting these people that you're adding as friends from host to post that are interested in coffee, then they're going to be seeing it on your feed too, right? And so it's going to be, even if they don't sign up right away, they're going to be seeing it over and over and over again, and they're going to be reminded of what they really want. So that's kind of my tip for you. I know Mel's on here. Is there anything that you want to add, Mel, since I don't got Jill today? She's still on here? She's on here. Yeah, she is. Wait, can you unmute yourself? Or no? Do I have to do it? Oh, wait, hold on. I have to unmute you because I said no one could unmute themselves just because I get distracted. Okay. Wait, unmute.
Okay, there we go. All right. So I'm Melanie Zamora. I'm one of the leaders on our team as well. I'm just so excited that you guys are here. Just block out the noise and just focus on your goal. Focus on getting your first 6 customers. Focus on getting even a new distributor. You could totally do that. I believe that you guys can do that. If I can do it, you guys can do it. Just believe in yourself and just run after it, because success loves speed, and this business will totally change your life. definitely, because for me, it's changed my life in more ways than I could ever imagined. And just the confidence that I've gained from this, just like what Jackie was saying, um, I never imagined in a million years that I would love myself more, for one, be a better mom, be a better friend, a better daughter, just from this, and taking in the self development and all of those things, and just listen to your leaders. And if you have questions, ask. All of us are only just a message away or even a post away on our team pages. And we're more than happy to help you guys. And I wish you guys the best of luck. And I can't wait to see you guys get your shopping sprees, because for me, when I first started, that was huge. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got my shopping spree. And just remembering that feeling when that post comes up on the anniversary every year, like, it just reminds me of where I was and just how excited I am. And just even 3 years later, how excited I am now. And just, I'm just so excited that you guys are here. But just to keep it short, do it. Just do it and don't pay attention to anything around you and get your shopping sprees.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, your journey is going to be different from everyone else's journey, right? I have friends, my best friends have never even been in this business with me, and that's fine. Like, they have their own lives. They have, like, one of my best friends is like a parks police officer in Washington, D.C., like other ones, like a speech and language pathologist. Like, we all have our own different things, but they support me to no end. And so we all have our different journeys. And so just because someone isn't necessarily interested right now doesn't mean that they won't be later. And even if they aren't, like, there are millions of people, well, billions of people in this world. Like, we're in 23 plus countries, you guys. Have an abundance mindset. That's why I love Host to Post. Abundance mindset. There is always someone else. Someone tells you no, or someone says they're going to order and they don't. Say to yourself, there is someone else around the corner. That person will eventually order, but it's okay because someone else is around the corner. And I always have that mindset, and that's why we don't have to convince anyone or any of that. Like, that's not what I get paid to do. I just get paid to give someone information, and if they want to take it, then they take it, and if not, then I'm on to the next person. So, all right, that's all we got. Have the mindset of you're just going to do this. I don't even like the word hope. Like, some people are like, I hope I can make it work. I'm like, no. You tell yourself, I am making it work. I am completing my steps to success every month. I am going to be successful with this. This is going to change my life. I am going to pay off my debt. I am going to go on my dream vacation, whatever it is for you. I am going to, because when you tell yourself that, your brain works differently. It doesn't just say, like, oh, okay, well, this could work. It's like, oh, okay, we're making this work and we're going to have to figure out how now. So have that mindset. I'm making this happen, and it's going to happen. And tell yourself that every single day. Okay, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We'll try to do these again. If you ever have questions, like Mel said, ask on the team pages, ask us. Like, we are all here for you. We're not too busy for you, promise. We're excited for you guys to shoot to the top with us. Okay, bye.